Oh, yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with another iced coffee. You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. Sippy sip. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. Back for another live stream session. For those of you not joined the channel, thank you for joining me today. For those of you who joined the channel, thanks and welcome back. And for those of you who are just going to come stop by, thank you for stopping by and continue to stop by. But like and comment and subscribe to the channel if you can. Today I was talking with a friend of mine, and this isn't really that important, but it's a fun little anecdote. Yesterday, he was trying to show my video to somebody else, and I just felt awkward, and I felt a little weird about people seeing my videos. But the reality is the live stream is about us creating practice sessions, and the practice sessions are what they are. And I do create practice sessions, so I should be a little bit more proud of myself. So one of the things I'm working on this week is I'm going to share my videos with as many people as I possibly can by letting them know I am doing practice sessions. So I'm not sharing them like on Facebook and things of that nature, but when people talk about it, I'm going to be a little bit more excited and present myself as being a little bit more excited about making these videos and showing people that these are practice sessions. And speaking of practice sessions, ladies and gentlemen, let me get right through my spiel here. This channel is about four things, and the first two things involve the live stream. The live stream involves the practice session split into two parts, which is about us practicing and about the improvisational section where I practice and you get to judge it. So the first part is about me practicing, you practicing, us practicing as a collective together, you giving me recommendations, me giving me recommendations of different influencers that can help us get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the virtual to the expert, and then on to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. The practice session will consist of a warm-up, chords, scales, prepared pieces like cover songs, really, chords and voicings like chord progressions, as well as different picking styles, economy picking, chicken picking, sweep picking, things of that nature, finger picking. All those things will be in service to the second thing, which is us implementing those techniques directly into the improvisational section, where I will be improving and you will be judging that. It is my hope at a certain point. Well, obviously, the improvisational stuff will work with the scales, and the scales will correspond with very specific weeks so that we can use the scales and the chords to immediately implement that into the improvisational section. The improvisational section will be me improving. You get to judge me and tell me how I'm doing, give me different influencers, give me different advice on things that I can do to get better. It's my hope at the end of this time, or hopefully soon, people will be able to create their own short YouTube videos using the playlists that I use so that they can create their own improvisational music so that we can talk about it on the channel. We can talk about how you attack the fretboard, how I attack the fretboard, and what we can do as a collective to get better at that. And the third thing is basically what the whole channel is about. The whole channel, the entirety of this channel is about me. The whole purpose of me creating this channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X. It'll be music I'm creating for myself. 100% will be music that I'll be creating for myself or for my own personal development. I'll be using music. I'll be creating music using Logic Pro X, creating music where I'll be singing and songwriting on it, or writing guitar parts on it, or doing the craziest stuff I possibly need to do to create the best music I possibly can for myself. 90% of the music I'll be creating, 90 to 95% of the music I will be creating will be for me personally, so my own projects, whatever, and what have you. The other 5 to 10% will be split into two parts. That will be music I'll be creating for other artists in the area, and other music that I will be creating for short film videographers in the area in which I live, because there's a bunch, and I work with a bunch of them on a regular basis, so that'd be cool. And basically, the fourth thing is basically when you watch the channel serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So if that sounds helpful to you, by all means, go ahead and check it out. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel, because that's helpful. It serves when people don't watch a channel in live, then I don't get real-time updates as to what I can do to make the channel better. And then I have to go back and watch the videos. But again, that's what it serves for. So it serves as a video log for me because I save all these videos. The second thing I ask people to do is I'm not as involved with the Amazon affiliate program at this moment in time because I don't have enough subscribers, nor am I with the YouTube partnership program because I don't have enough subscribers. So I ask people during this period of time of advertiser-driven revenue purgatory to donate to my coffee account. You can donate as little as $1 or €1 or more to the channel if you'd like to. Okay, again, that's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee, and the link is available in the description of the video. Provided you decide you don't want to do that, if you want to check out the, if you'd like to help out in another way, you can check out my cryptocurrency referral links, and those cryptocurrency referral links are links to centralized cryptocurrency exchange platforms on which I've been for over 5.5 years, 6 years, for most of them, 6.5, I think. Getting on these platforms and when you use my referral link to sign up for any of these platforms, there will be perks and benefits that they offer you. But whatever perks and benefits they offer you, they will offer me. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains of my cryptocurrency this year, up to $100 back into the channel next year, that's how it helps out. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. But if you want to get involved, you want to help out with the channel, that's how you can do it. Again, so if they offer you like 20 or $20 or $100 cash back, they'll offer me the same thing. Okay, every site has different things, so it's hard for me to sit here and say because they all change their whatever it is they're offering in different months. With like I don't even want to say what they are because it's just hard because they're always changing. Especially Binance is always having these fun little things that they're doing with Refer a Friend program to try to incentivize people to get on their website. Anyway, the last thing I ask people to do is you really want to help out with the channel. The freest way to help out with the channel is to subscribe to me across all platforms. Now, obviously, YouTube you guys subscribe to because it helps me out with my YouTube channel. But subscribing to me on Facebook or YouTube or or Instagram or Twitch or TikTok, whether I'm active on those sites or not, will help me inevitably grow this channel, and help me grow this channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started today with the one thing I hate doing the most, which is the exercise that I am terrible at. But again, I make myself look stupid on the internet so that you don't have to. But good thing we do this as a collective so that we can get better as a group. So I'm going to work on this exercise, and you're going to work on it with me, and we're going to get better as a collective, okay? So let's work on this. We're going to go 70 beats per minute, and obviously our number one goal is to do better than what we did yesterday, and to show some kind of consistency or to show some kind of consistency that we can manage and we can deal with. So we're going to start off with this exercise real quick. I don't know why my mouse is extremely unresponsive today. Hit the play button. Coffee real quick. Oh, I'm going to start off with wet hands. Let's go. That was either the best one or up there with the best one. That was really, really good. That was definitely top number one that I've ever done, which is great. Shows consistency, shows that it's working, shows the practice we're putting in is effective. So let's get right to the second part of this, where we work on the John Petrucci style, Bite of the Mosquito style exercise at 100 beats per minute. I'm struggling with some of the slides on the E string, so that's something we're going to have to look out for today. Sliding meaning sliding up from, so like right here. So right here. I don't know why I'm struggling with that, specifically on the E string. So we're going to have to focus on that a little bit more. Let's go. All right, let's get right into the alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. I don't know why I decided to take up the tempo. That is not what we want to do. We're still at 100 beats per minute. Let's go alternate picking. Let's go. alternate chromatic tap. No, not even chromatic tapping from the 1st to 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take the tempo down to 80 beats per minute. Start with the Brandon Dion's exercise, the sweep picking exercise at 80 beats per minute. Brandon Dion is a very, very, very good music school graduate, Canadian, I think, guy from I don't know where he's from, but he works on he makes really, really great videos. So you should check him out if you get the chance. Let's go. Let's try to get these exercises correct today. We're going to try to do them as best as we can at 80, 90, 100 beats per minute, and then we're doing sweep picking exercise number 1. Sounds pretty good. There's a little issue right there where I had a little brain farty part. We're going to try it at 90 beats per minute and try to clean up the act. Ooh. That sounded pretty good. I'm excited about this. Brandon Dion's really been helping me out. I like watching his channel. He helps me get better. You should check him out so that you can try to get better too. We want us to incentivize those who help us get better. Okay. Let's go at 100 beats per minute. Same exercise. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, it sounded like it's getting better and better and better. I've been struggling with these other exercises, and we're going to have to try to work out. We get to play a fun game on why is Muzzy not doing so well at these other exercises. It is as annoying as it is frustrating, but it is what it is, guys. Identifying where we have problem areas and then working on those problems that we've identified is the only way we can get better, okay? So let's get started. 80 beats per minute, sweep picking exercise number 1. So it needs work, guys. little stupid mistakes where I'm getting caught up, or the pick is I'm not holding the pick correctly. Like there's some things that need to be worked on. We're gonna try it at 90 beats per minute, see if we can do it any better. Clean it up here. I'm missing strings and hopping strings, and that is unacceptable. So it's hopping strings because the pick is a little bit smaller, and I just got to see it with my big, juicy, beefy brain where the strings are. So let's try it at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get right into the scales, I think. Yeah, we're going right to the, again, we started over this week. We're doing the D major scales, followed by the D sharp, E flat major scales. And then we're gonna take the tempo down, down and up from 100 to 105 to 100 beats per minute. And we're gonna do the counterparts, the D minor pentatonic scale, followed by the D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale. Let's go. Starting in first position, as soon as I get some of this coffee. Wow. Woo! Wrong pipe. My bad, shouty. Of course I would do that on a live stream. Of course I would do that on the live stream. Anyway, starting in first position, I want to say this is it. Yeah, I did it. Okay, that's it. I was surprised because I was able to find the chord, find the scale without looking at the book. And that means we're learning. Learning is happening. Second position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Okay, third position. D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. There we go. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the D major scale, at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. There we go. Now we're going to go to the D minor, D sharp, D sharp, E flat major scales. Again, we just started that this week, so, practicing, getting better. So, first position, D sharp, E flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. There we go. Woo! Those 1, 3, 5 stretches are not easy, guys. You got to work on those. Second position, D major scale, D sharp, E flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, D sharp, E flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. 4th position, D sharp E flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. 5th position, D sharp E flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. 5th position, D major, 6th position, my bad. 6th position, D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. 7th position, D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. 'And finally, the 8th position, or the octave position, the D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right into I'm going to drop the tempo, 5 beats per minute, and we're going to get right into the the D minor pentatonic scales, and then the D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scales. You have to excuse me, I keep forgetting because we just started these yesterday. We're going to be doing these for 3 weeks consecutively. So, yeah. Let's get right to it. And mostly it's because it just really helps us focus on the chords that we're doing. I struggle with the 7th and the minor 7th chord, which is what we're doing today. It's going to take us forever, but at the same time, it is what it is. That's how we get better. It's working on these things. So let's start with the D sharp, the D minor pentatonic scale, if I can remember where it is. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to use my book for this. I'm not even going to play. Glasses on, baby. Let's go. And then I'm going to get out my Guitar Grimoire book. Way too much stuff on my desk. Guitar Grimoire book. Let's go. We just double check what it is right now, as they say. I guess that's how a gangster in the 40s would say it, right now. We're doing the D minor pentatonic scale, okay, and then yeah, that's what I thought. Let's go. Obviously, we've got a little sippy sip of this coffee. Let's get these glasses on, baby. Yeah. we go. Second position, D minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, D minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, finally, this is the fifth position, the fifth position of the D minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position of the D minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. There we go. Now we're going right into the D sharp, D sharp, E flat, minor pentatonic scales at 90 beats per minute, at 100 beats per minute. My bad. Let's go. I think some of these are just easier to play at different parts of the fretboard, because I was flying through this one, but when I had to play it up here, I was struggling with it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Second position, D sharp, E flat, minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. position, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, no, that's fourth position, C, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position of the D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play the fun game. That's appreciated, man. Thank you so much for that. I love that. Skills, I wouldn't say skills so much as boneheaded repetition. It is really just that. People don't understand at what level it takes, like just really just concentrating and focusing on the scales. Like once you learn the shapes, like the position and the shapes, there's only like 5 shapes for the pentatonic scale, 7 shapes for the major scale. So once you learn those shapes, you know them, all right? Sometimes I struggle with them because I switch back every couple of weeks. I'll switch back between different things, but I'm still just an intermediate guitar player, which will be evident once I take out these chords right here and we work on these chords, which will be in the next 5-10 minutes. You will see that I am trash at these chords because today we're going to do the 7th and minor 7th chords, which unfortunately I'm terrible at. It is what it is. I hope that you're following along. I hope that you'll continue to follow along. No matter how boring this is, I feel that practicing as a collective always makes things way more fun because practicing by yourself absolutely sucks. It just is what it is. But in order to get to the better stuff, it is what it is. You're the best, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, anyway, let me get right to it. That's awesome, dude. This is so cool. I've been working on this channel for a minute here, so it's really cool to get people on here. So I'm not just in a room talking by myself, which is fun. It's cool. We're going to do the Find the Note. Find the Note, again, is an exercise I heard about from Joe Satriani. If you're a guitar player or you're in the guitar world, you should know who he is. He's another one of those Berklee School of Music graduates, like John Petrucci and all these other guitar players. Mike Portnoy, the drummer for Dream Theater, all these other people. John Mayer was not a graduate from Berklee School of Music, but he went to Berklee School of Music, who's talked about this game called Find the Note. And Find the Note is basically exactly what it sounds like. So we're working on the natural notes. So today we're going to work on finding the D note on all parts of the fretboard. And we're going to do that for about 2-3 minutes. And then we're going to go right into the chords, okay? So if you're following along with me, that's what we're doing. We're going to start on the bottom E note. Bottom E string, I should say. And so D string, if you try to find it, that's the D. So we know it's at 10. You add 12 to 10, and that's how you find its counterpart on the same, or its octave, on the same string. Add 12 to any note below the 12th fret, and you get its octave position. So we're at 10 and 12, or 10 and 22, my bad, on the bottom E string, which puts us at 10 and 12 at the top D string, or 10 and 22 on the top D string. Then we're at 10 and 22 on the bottom E string. Then when we move to the A string, we're going to find the D on the A string. I want to say it's at 5 and 17 if memory serves. Awesome. We just started working on this one yesterday, so I remembered it. That's good news for me, I guess. So back to the 10 and 22 on the bottom E string. Then we're going to go back to 10 and 22 on the top E string. Then on the B string, we want to say C was at 1, so that puts D at 3. There we go. 3 and 15 on the B string. I'm actually really shocked I'm remembering these. I usually get really nervous when people are watching. Come back to 10 and 22 on the bottom E string. Come back to 10 and 22 on the bottom E string. And back to 5 and 17 on the A string. Then when we go to the D string, we know it's open in 12 because the string is already in D. Not bad. So we're at open in 12 on the D string, obviously, because it's already in D. Then we're going to go back to 5 and 17 on the A string. You get it. You're also smart. And then back to 10 and 22 on the bottom E string. You get it. Using our big, juicy, beefy brains to go to the top E string. We're at 10 and 22 on the top E string as well. You get it. So smart. Then back to 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. Again, you add 12 to any of the string numbers on the bottom, below the 12th fret. You get its octave position on the same string. So you add 12 to 3, and you get 15. So on the B string, that's why we're on 3. Fret 3 and 15. 3 plus 12 is 15. Now we're going to go to the G string, which is I want to say 7 and 19, but I'm not sure. Let's try it. Oh yeah! See, I even surprised myself. I remembered it. I used my big brain and I remembered it. We're at fret 7 and 19 on the G string. Then on the D string, again, it's open to 12 because it's already in D. Then back to 5 and 17 on the A string. Then back to 10 and 22 on the bottom E string. And this is usually how I end the exercise, by doing this, because it's really fun. I don't know why I like to end the exercises like that. I really like it. Again, now we're really going to showcase how terrible I am at guitar, as how this is going to show to you guys how intermediate an intermediate player is. Like, I'm super intermediate. So, in any case, I hope this is helpful to you. Again, I would recommend this book, but if you can tell, the book has been destroyed. This book was written by, or is published by Mel Bay. I guess written by Bill Bay. Oh, you can see Bill Bay. I don't know if Mel Bay and Bill Bay are brothers. If you've been in music for a long time, you know Mel Bay is a massive production company, a distribution company. This book, again, was written in the 1970s. It makes no sense recommending it because, well, it was written in the 1970s. And if you can find a book that hasn't, like, this book is literally, it could disintegrate in my hands. It's like made from papyrus, practically, which is an absolute exaggeration, but you know what I mean. In any case, I'm going to show you how my intermediate skills are by working on the 7th major chords. We're doing the D7 chords, D minor 7 chords, followed by the D sharp, E flat minor 7 chords, and the D sharp, E flat 7 chords. Yeah. I apologize. This is going to be really rough because I'm so bad at these. Again, we're going to do the melody, the inside chords, rhythm chords, and the bottom 4 string chords, and then we'll go to the D minor 7, and so on and so forth. Starting with the melody chords, the inside chords, rhythm chords, and the bottom 4 string chords, and then move on to the next thing. Let's see if we can get going, guys. See if we can get this going today. See if it sounds good. We're going to do our best, okay? Whew. Let's go. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit because we don't need to do it. Let me see. Again. Now let's go right into the inside chords. It sounded a little something like this. A 4. Let me see if I can get this right. 4 on 4, and then 2 and 1. Oh. Oh, that's not it. There we go. Then here. Nope. There we go. Nope, that's not right. It's there we go. Then right here. Again, those are intermediate skills, guys. I don't know what to tell you. You've got to work on these chords. As embarrassing as it is to keep playing these the way that they are, the only way to get better is to keep working on them, which is why every other day we're doing the 7th and the minor 7th chords, because I don't know them as well. Okay, the shapes are there. Okay, by the end of this year, you're going to see a massive improvement, because that's just what it is. I don't know what this number 1, man, you awesome, man. I don't know what this is about. This is crazy, man. This is awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, dog. All right, let's get right into the rhythm chords. Again, these are hard because I don't know the shapes that well, but the only way to learn the shapes is by, you guessed it, practicing. That's why we're here, to practice, because practicing by yourself sucks. Everybody know that sucks. finally, the bottom 4 strings before we go right into the D minor 7th chords. So the D7 chords are 1, oh, not bad. Let's go right into the D minor 7th chords before I start noodling around on my guitar unnecessarily, which it has its purpose when you noodle around on guitars. Like if you're writing a song or working on improv, but like as of right now, when we're trying to practice chords, it's not exactly the most efficient way of trying to learn stuff. This is what it's saying. It is the minor 7th is. Oh, 5, my bad. I guess if you ask anybody, if somebody asks how intermediate am I, you can show them a clip of this and be like, he's that intermediate. Now let's go right into the inside chord, ladies and gentlemen. Got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? You can't be perfect at everything. Let me see. This one is those 2 up there, and then these 2 on the 10. That's what it is. No, it's this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. And now we're doing the D minor 7th chords, the rhythm chords, and then the bottom 4 string chords before we move on to the sharp set, the D sharp, E flat minor 7th, and D sharp, E flat major 7th chords. Whew! Down the bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like this right here. Well, I'm going to keep noodling around my guitar because I want to sound less stupid when I'm practicing these, but the reality is that we just look stupid when we're learning stuff. So I'm embarrassing myself on the internet to show people kind of, I guess, the process, but also have people work with me so that we can get better as a collective. So hopefully this is helpful to you. If it's not, well, I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe anyway. Tell your friends. All right, so we got these last 2 sections of chords. Should be about 10, 15 minutes, hopefully quicker. But in any case, we're going to get through these together, okay? Starting with the E sharp, D sharp, E flat 7th chords and the melody chords. Let's go to the inside chords that sound a little something like this right here. Now let's get to the rhythm chords. I know this sucks, guys. It's just what it takes, okay? Learning this shit is terrible. There's nothing like more truthful than that. There's no substitute for that. It's just it's got to get done so we can get better, okay? Okay, there we go. I know what I'm going to do. That was a total mess up on my part. We're going to do this right here. Got the bottom 4 strings. Let's go. Hi ho. That's hilarious, man. I never get comments like that. Hi hoy. Yeah, I'm so intermediate. This is so, like, it's funny that people are commenting because this is like the most intermediate I could possibly showcase myself. This is crazy. It's crazy, you know. 3. Let's get right to the bottom 4 string chords: E sharp, D sharp, E flat minor chords, and then we're done with this. Okay. So I'm going to move through this as quickly, but also as effectively as I possibly can, because we got to get it right. Either way, learning these chords has a reason, and we have to use that reason to learn the chords. Oh man. This is the last one, guys. Then the minor 7, then we're done. Then the minor 7 chords. Let's finish these up. Let's go strong on these last ones. Now the inside chord. Let's go. No, this is at 3. Two more, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm showing off how like if you ask the question, what is this channel? How intermediate is intermediate? You're witnessing it here in all of its glory. I am super intermediate as far as chords go, for sure. Anyway, that's how we get better, as much as it feels like trash to do so. Yeah. In rhythm chords. Oh. There we go. Now the bottom four string chords that sound a little something like this right here. So you got two here, you got three here, you got four here, and you got one here. This is a weird chord. One last time. now that we finished that up, ladies and gentlemen, now we're done with the chords for the day. Yeah, I'm done with the chords for the day. Yeah, now we're going to get right into the licks of the week. So for those of you who've not joined us for the lick of the weeks before, I'm going to go ahead and post. We're working a lot with this guy named Antonio Vizero. He's an Italian guitar player. It's not important that he's Italian. He just puts up a lot of really good riffs, really cool riffs, a lot of really cool licks that we can learn quickly that will help add to our repertoire, which is why I recommend it. I don't know why my mouse is very annoying today. Like, it just will not move. Anyway, that's the first one. The second one, I'm not going to be playing this song, but it's from Meloday's Music. I ask everyone, as I tell, obviously, if you subscribe to my channel, subscribe to these other guys' YouTube or Instagram channels if you can. It helps them create music. It incentivizes them to create music, and it's free for you in the sense that it doesn't cost you anything but 3 seconds of your time to check out their channels. And it helps them create music that's going to help us get better. So we want to show support and show love to people in the freest way that we can, or in the best way that we can, because sometimes we don't have money to purchase their merchandise or to purchase their programs or whatever. So we're going to work on this one. Again, we just started this one yesterday, so it's going to sound bad today. But again, that's what it is. We work on this stuff and we get better. I think I chose the wrong one here. So that's the one I believe we did last week. I think I chose the wrong one. Let me see. I did. It's this one. Yeah, I did. I should copy and paste this one into the section. Okay, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to go right back into here. I'm going to repaste this one to Antonio Vizzario again. This is the correct one. It's the one right here. There we go. My bad. Ayo, my bad, shouty. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and like and comment and subscribe to the channel. It's very helpful to me. And yeah. So let me try this. Let me play through this one more time so you can hear it. Okay, so it's there it is. Now we're going to work on the Melodies Music one again. Subscribe and like his channel as well if you can. I'm going to put this at 70 beats per minute. We're going to work on this. This one's a little tougher because of the fact that it is a finger picking exercise. And I do know how to finger pick. I don't do it as often as an acoustic guitar player would, but I have a general understanding of how to do it. I've been working on it for a while. So let's go. This is what it sounds like. I mean, he has like this real jazzed up track in the background, but his music is dope. And the reason why I posted his channel and not the song is because he cranks out stuff so often. It's at a frequency for me that it's just unheard of. As far as developing, creating something, creating the backing track for it, and then posting it, that is hard to kind of keep up with some of the stuff. So in order for me to find this one track, I would have to dig through it. I just didn't have time. So let's go. All right, now that we finished that up, I'm going to put right on here the ABC Polyphia riff at 130 beats per minute. We're gonna see how we do here. Now that more people are on the channel, I've noticed I get like, I gotta start playing outside more, like playing music outside more, because I like when I get people on the channel, I get nervous playing. It's like, I don't know why. There's nobody here. I'm in a room looking at numbers on a screen. It's weird. But like the second I detect somebody's presence in the general vicinity, it's like my antennas of like being judged go up. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but it happens to me all the time, and it's crazy because I've been working on these riffs for a while, so I should have them down pat. But you would think that that would be, you know, the case, but it's not. So. that sounds like trash because we still got to keep working on it. We're going to try to finish that up by the end of the month and have it perfect by the end of the month, which means I got a ton of work to do. So we're at 100 beats per minute, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to work on the solo from the exact same song. If you don't know what it is, or if you've not joined the session before, that is ABC's song. The song is called ABC from Sophia Black and Polyphia. Obviously, Tim Henson from Polyphia, and I think his name is Claire, the drummer's Clay, but the other guitar player, they're phenomenal. So it's hard. It's because the riffs that they write they're incredibly difficult to play, and they do it on purpose because that's the style of playing that they do. that's all the time we're going to have for that today. We're going to get right into the very end, as we always do, ladies and gentlemen. If you have to check this out in my playlist section of all my videos, these are the backing tracks. This week, like I said, we're going to use the scales, whatever scales and chords we're doing those weeks. Those are the backing tracks we're going to use to create our solos and do our improvisational section. So we're in the key of D major. You can see these in the playlist section of my channel. If you'd like to check them out, add them to your things or whatever, check them out, see what we're doing, see what we're up to. By all means, ladies and gentlemen, check this stuff out. You can play the backing tracks with me. You can let me know if I'm doing good, if I'm doing bad, if I'm doing terribly, if I'm doing better today than I was yesterday, if I'm doing worse today than I was the day before. I can use all the feedback I can possibly get. Because if I have more days where I'm doing better the day before than I am that day, then I'm doing good. But if I'm doing worse on more days than I am, then, got to keep working. You know what I mean? So we're going to do this rock and roll backing track. We're in D major this week. Oh, this is a Taylor Swift style song. The chords are D, A, B minor, and the G. B minor right there, and then G. Then there we go. See if I can find B major. There we go. That ended cooler, but I could not seem to find the B minor. And I didn't use any licks of the week. So one of the goals that we have on here as well is to make sure that we implement one of the licks of the week every time, so that we can use that and have it in our back pockets. That's why we use the licks of the week. Not just the only reason, but we want to make sure that we're incorporating the licks of the week into the improvisation of music that we're doing, so that way we can just have it in our back pockets. Like I said before, having those things are fun to have when you, like, they're cool things, cool little doodads to keep around. You know what I mean? So it's like, let me see if I can figure one out in this jamming. See if I can try one of this. That was another lick of the week. So if I can incorporate that in the song, it's like. It's G right there. D. Well, that ended weird. Yeah, so again, that's the end of our session today, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for joining me tomorrow and the day in and the day after. And we're going to continue to keep pushing as much as we can. This, like I said, this section before, this is the practice session. This is where we get better. This is where we do the shit that nobody wants to do. We have to, you got to keep working and keep pushing to get to that next level. In order to do that, you got to do stuff you don't want to do, okay? Learning these chords are boring. But if we want to get better at improvisation music, understanding and having a fundamental understanding of how to make these chords and how to move in and out of these chords is an integral part of the process. Okay, so that's what we're doing here in the live stream session. Like I said, the other stuff of me implementing the music that I'm creating myself, that will be for different things, so you can judge that by itself. But the live session is about us getting better as a collective. So thank you for those of you who were able to join me today. If you're able to join me tomorrow, join me tomorrow. If you're able to join me every single day, then join me every single day. Share it with your friends. Tell them what I'm about to do here, what I'm trying to create here. And if you are confused about that, I'm going to go over my spiel real quick. It's going to take about 3 minutes, so let's get right to it. For those of you who have not joined the session before, thank you for joining me today. For those of you who joined my sessions yesterday, thank you for joining me yesterday. For those who were just able to stop by today, thank you for that. I'm thankful that I've been on here for, I think, 455 or 456 consecutive sessions. And I hope to continue that. So for those of you who have not joined me before, this channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream, which you were present for today. The live stream is about me practicing, you practicing, us practicing together, you suggesting different influencers that can help me get to the next level, and me suggesting obviously other people who can help you get to the next level as well. So like when I have these influencers, like in Melodies Music and Antonio Vizario, those are people who I'm telling you that we use. And these are people that will help us get to the next level because they are teachers, and we want to help give them credit, obviously, by liking and subscribing to their channels too. So with that being said, the practice sessions will include scales, chords, warm-ups. They will include chord progressions. They will include, obviously, cover songs cover songs. And we will use those cover songs and those scales and those chords to immediately implement into the second part, which is the improvisational section, which is where you can judge me based on my improvisational skills, give me suggestions on different artists and different influencers that can help me understand my fretboard a little bit differently. And I'm hoping that at a certain point you'll be able to use the music I have in the section of the playlist section of my YouTube account, so that you can use that music, create your own backing track, or create your own solo that you do to the backing tracks I use, post that on YouTube so that we can use that to talk about how you attack the fretboard, how I attack the fretboard, and what we can do differently so that we both can get better, or we can all get better as a collective. The third thing is what the whole channel's about. The whole channel's about the third thing. The third thing is about me using my skills as a guitar player, using my understanding of the fretboard and my understanding of music theory to create the best music I possibly can in Logic Pro X, whether I'm the music I'm singing and songwriting on these tracks, or I'm creating songs for other people. That's what the whole channel's about. So 100% of the songs will be about me getting better as an engineer in Logic Pro X. And then the rest of those stuff, though, the 90% of the music will be created for me personally. The other 10% will be created for other artists or other people who work in short films in the area in which I live. And finally, the fourth thing is basically what the channel's about. When people don't want to watch the channel becomes sort of where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So it's very helpful in that respect. So when I go back and see the channel and see people that are watching the channel, I can get regular feedback from people on what I can do to get better immediately and what I can do to make the channel better. But obviously, because the channel doesn't generate any revenue at the moment, it's important to understand that any changes that I'll make to the channel will be structural changes, things that I can change on a regular basis, maybe even things as simple as lighting. The second thing is, because the channel doesn't generate revenue at this moment, as much as I would love it to, the problem is that I don't have enough subscribers. I don't have enough YouTube subscribers. So what I ask people to do is to donate to my Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. The link is available in the description of the channel, and you can donate as little as €1 to the account if you'd like to do that. Again, if you don't want to, I understand. Times are really hard. I get it. Liking and subscribing is very much helpful to me, at least so that I can get for the YouTube partnership or become part of that YouTube program. The second thing I ask people to do is check out my cryptocurrency account, my cryptocurrency links that I have available in the description of every single video. Now, this channel has nothing to do with cryptocurrency. I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice, but I enjoy trading cryptocurrency every day, and it's a way that you can help out with the channel. Using my referral links, you can sign up for any of these platforms that I've been on for over half a decade. And if you want to get on any of these platforms, you want to help out with the channel, signing up using my referral link is the best way to do so. When you spend $50 or more on any of those platforms, they will offer you perks and benefits. Those perks and benefits they offer you, they will in turn offer to me as I'm the referring client. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains this year on January 1st, 2026, I will be reinvesting up to $100 from that account back into this channel. Again, I got to set the limit somewhere, guys. I can't continue to, you can't build a business by pulling money in from all these other businesses to build that one business. That's not how business works. Unfortunately, I'm just trying, like I said before, I'm trying to make this channel as free for me, or as free for me as I'm already trying to make for you as possible. The only way to do that is to reach net zero. Net zero means the channel, it costs me no money, and I'm not spending any money, so I'm just at zero equality. So whatever cost me for strings, electricity, this, that, and the other, that's the first step into making this channel not necessarily profitable, but to make it equal. So not evil, not demonic. Anyway, the last thing I ask people to do to help out with the channel in the freest way is obviously helping subscribe to me across all platforms. So whether I'm on Facebook or I'm on YouTube or on TikTok or Twitch, signing up or Instagram. I don't know if I mentioned that. Whether I'm active on those channels or not, subscribing to those channels or following me on those platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. Help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. And that's the easiest way you can help out. That's the freest way you can help out. If you have 3 seconds or 4 seconds of your time and you're on this channel and you haven't subscribed to me already, go ahead and subscribe. If you'd like to, you want to check me out on Facebook, subscribe to me on Facebook, subscribe to me on Instagram, subscribe to me on Twitch or TikTok, whether I'm active on them or not. Helping me grow those will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. And that's what this is all about, is building this, trying to make this as free for me as I'm already trying to make for you as possible. That is the goal. And obviously to make dope shit every single day. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you again tomorrow and the day after and the day after. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to do. And I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick. But with your help, we can do it more quickly. Okay, love you. Bye. Bye. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday, everybody.